Welcome. This is a quiet moment set aside just for you. By now, you've probably carried enough today. The conversations, the decisions, the things left unfinished. You don't need to hold any of that here. Here is Serena, and I'll be here with you for this story. I'm glad you found your way here. If you'd like, allow yourself to stop for a moment. You don't need to reflect. You don't need to plan. Just let your body rest and your thoughts soften. If you fall asleep while listening, that's more than okay. This story isn't asking for your attention. It's simply here to keep you company while the day fades away. And if this space becomes part of your routine, if you find yourself returning to it, you're always welcome to support it with a like or a subscription whenever it feels right. Now, as the weight of the day begins to ease, let's gently begin and step into Lilina's world. Tonight's story follows Lilina wandering through the quiet streets of Safranbolu. The town is calm, not empty, but gently alive. That day in Safranbolu, Turkey was very quiet. Not the kind of quiet with no sound at all. A few cars still passed by and some shops were still open. But it was a kind of quiet that felt safe and did not ask for words. The streets slowly followed the hillside. Stone paths made soft echoes under her steps. The sunlight was gentle, resting lightly on the walls of old houses. The 19th century Ottoman houses stood close together, white walls, dark wooden beams. So near to one another, yet each one calm in its own way. Lilina walked slowly, not because she was tired, but because this place did not seem to need speed. Some windows were open. Inside there was no decoration, only quiet curtains hanging and moving slightly with the air. She thought about how much these houses had seen, days of noise, days of work, and days like this, soft and unhurried. The air carried many scents, not one, but gently mixed together. There was the light smell of burning wood, as if it drifted from a distant kitchen. There was rose oil and rose water, soft and clean. There was also the scent of olive oil, warm, steady, as if it had always been there. None of these scents competed. They simply existed. She stopped in front of a small handmade shop. Leather goods were placed near the entrance, quiet colors but easy to admire. Her eyes rested on a small bag. The leather felt soft to the touch, the edges carefully stitched. Not perfect, but honest. She asked the price. A number was spoken. Lilina counted quietly in her mind, then looked at the bag again. She knew she liked it, and she also knew that liking something did not always mean taking it with her. She paused for a while. It was not a painful pause, just a calm moment of staying. In the end, she gently placed the bag back where it was. She said nothing more. As she stepped outside, she looked back once. The bag was still there, resting quietly. In her heart, she offered it a small wish that it would find a more suitable owner, someone who might carry it every day along these stone streets. Safranbolu had once been lively. From the 17th to the 19th century, it was part of a rich trade route. Leather goods, copperwork, pastries, and sweets made here, exchanged here, and carried far away. A great empire once left its brightness here, now that busy time had passed. What remained were houses, streets, scents, and the everyday lives of people. Shoes were still being made in small shops. The sound of copper being shaped sometimes echoed from deep alleys. Pastries and sweets were still sweet, only less rushed. Lilina sat on stone steps at a street corner, thinking of nothing in particular, simply watching people pass by. Someone carried shopping bags, someone held a child's hand, someone walked slowly with no clear destination. She quietly realized something. Everything passes, both the good and the bad. A city once at its peak now became a place of memory and remembrance. But life had not stopped. Life continued here in a quiet and unshowy way. As evening came, the sky softened in color. Shadows of the houses grew longer. The stone roads looked a little warmer. Lilina returned to where she was staying, a historic hotel over 100 years old. The wooden door opened with a gentle sound. The stairs were uneven. Each step seemed to remember many footsteps. The room was small, the windows were low. The bed was simple but steady. The air still carried the scent of roses and wood. She placed her bag down and sat quietly for a while. There was nothing she needed to finish, nothing she needed to figure out. Night slowly settled. Safranbolu grew even quieter. Lilina lay down, listening to distant sounds and to her own breathing. In a place like this, time did not hurry anyone. She closed her eyes, and in this old and gentle city, she fell asleep at ease.